If you really think protein bars, protein shakes, or supplements are health foods, you have fell victim to a marketing scam, not science. Okay? And today we're going to be breaking that up. The fitness industry has taken protein and obsessed over it. We've somehow taken something that is used to build or keep muscle and turn it into some BS food game so that we can make all these little flavors into powders and bars just so that they taste good. Because, if you're getting your protein in, then that's the only thing you have to worry about, right? Or so you think. Okay. And the thing is I used to do this for the longest time. I'll pop up some photos here or there. When I was training back in 2019, when I first started training, I would come home and I would hit a protein shake, a protein bar, and I would wonder why I always felt like crap. And it was because my body didn't know what that trash was. Okay? When you eat these protein bars, you're just completely getting rid of nutrients like zinc, magnesium, and your fat soluble vitamins like your vitamin A, K, stuff like that, And then people will drink this and just wonder why they still make no progress in the gym and they just get fat, because that's what I did. I just got fat and I would just destroy the toilet every time I saw it. And I just got inflamed. I had acne everywhere on my face and nothing good is coming out of it. We're idolizing protein so much and completely forgetting about the rest of the equation of what actually goes into making progress, not only in the gym, but just being a healthier person. Most protein bars are made with artificial sweetener, seed oils, powders. They're meant to stay on a shelf. It's not meant to be eaten within a week of buying it. Unlike real food, like, I don't know, a steak maybe should be eaten, I don't know, it has an expiration date on it. The expiration date isn't a year from when you buy it. Do you think something that you eat and doesn't expire for a year after you buy it is good for you? Probably not, because it means that it's just been sitting in a warehouse and collecting dust, and it has no expiration date because it's trash and it's not even food. How can it be food if it doesn't expire? It makes no sense. And guys, another part of the equation, the chicken and rice diet, guys. Oh my gosh. I couldn't tell you the last time I ate chicken and rice. No cholesterol. Bleached bird, okay? Rice, on the other hand, it's not terrible, but it's mainly just empty calories in my opinion. Tastes terrible, by the way. I hate chicken. Obviously, chicken is going to be low in your zinc, your iron, and your B vitamins, unlike red meat, of course, but we'll get into that. And I'm not saying chicken is bad, but if you compare it to red meat, and the price range is roughly the same, okay, ground beef might be an extra $2, but the amount of minerals and nutrients that you're getting in that, why wouldn't you do that? I mean, it makes no sense. Okay, guys, so this is what you guys should be doing instead of eating that crap. Obviously, the red meat. I know ground beef, grass-fed ground beef preferably, if you can get it a little bit fatter. It's better for vitamins and stuff. I know bison is good. Obviously, steak is going to be great too. Eggs, sardines are great for vitamin D. I don't eat that. It's disgusting. As you guys saw in my other video, I just got duck eggs, which are great. Obviously, cholesterol. Cholesterol is the building block for all sex hormones, for not only men, but for women too. You have to realize that if you don't have cholesterol, you have no way of getting proper hormones to your body. And furthermore, you have no way of making testosterone. As a guy, if you're eating chicken that has barely any cholesterol, and you wonder why you have low energy and you feel and might look like trash, it's probably because you're not getting enough cholesterol in. And people always will say, oh, but what about the cholesterol levels in my body? I could have a heart disease. It's like, no, your body knows how to regulate cholesterol. It's that simple. People think, oh my gosh, you gotta stay away from red meat. It's so bad for you. That's just not true at all. The people who are getting the heart disease are the people that are eating like trash all the time and constantly inflaming their body, okay? It's not the people that are eating red meat, eggs, and are looking and feeling their best, okay? So how does that make any sense to me? To anyone, sorry, not just me, but to anyone. Another thing, guys, to further increase the cholesterol, cook in butter, fats, okay, beef tallow. Stop being afraid of this stuff, okay? It's just like the red meat, cholesterol. You need these fats in order to make vitamins. Stop being afraid of these cholesterol inducing foods because they're just so good for your brains, your brain health, your hormones, and just vitamins too. At the end of the day, guys, I'm not trying to confuse you. I just don't want you to overcomplicate it. You don't need to be going to the gym 5, 6, 7 days a week. You don't need to be getting 40 grams of protein every few hours because that's the amount that your body can absorb. Who even believes that your body can only absorb so many grams of protein? That's just crap information that someone probably just threw out there. What you need to be doing is eating whole foods, getting enough fat, and being consistent, okay? You don't need to be worrying about tracking your calories unless you're competing in bodybuilding, maybe powerlifting, when it's actually important. Stop overcomplicating it. Your body is smart, it knows how to handle stuff like this. All you're doing is just stressing yourself out, killing your relationship with food, and it's doing nothing. Like, do you really think our ancestors went out in the wild, cooked a chicken, killed a chicken, cooked it, and put it in a meal prep container so that they knew how many grams of protein were in it? Does that make any sense to you? Anyways, guys, to conclude, I will never ever fall into the health scams, the protein health scams of protein shakes, protein powder, it even goes as far as like pre-workout too. Like, it's so unnatural. Why would you ever put that trash in your body? Your body doesn't know what it is. I could go on and on about this, guys, but at the end of the day, it doesn't go with my beliefs. It goes against, in my opinion, God's intentions for us eating food is to eat real food, not this processed crap. He doesn't want us eating stuff that our bodies weren't intended to digest. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm not going to clown on it too much. If you have to use protein powder, protein shakes, because if you can't afford it, or if it's just more convenient, I guess, then do that. At the end of the day, it should be a last resort, never a first. Whole food should always come before any sort of supplementation. And ever since I started moving my diet over to this cholesterol/testosterone building diet, I've noticed I've had no brain fog. My energy is straight throughout the day. I never crash on energy at all, unless my sleep is a little off for that day. Gym training sessions always go great, and I just always feel so good. And I obviously have gotten way leaner too. So yeah, guys, that's kind of my 2 cents on everything. I feel like this isn't talked about enough, and it's kind of just looked over as a marketing scam, to be honest with you. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like and subscribe. Let me know if there's any topics or anything that you guys want me to do or go over. Be more than happy with doing that for you. So appreciate you watching, and